Let me talk to you about Amazon Print on Demand. How do you sell a print on demand on Amazon?
One in a million, one in a million, one in a million. You know they're coming up to me, cause I'm just the kind of flower that's stinging in the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million.
Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Story Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about Amazon Print on Demand. Okay, how do you sell products? And the whole thing is, how does the whole process work? Okay, let me give you an overview. So you simply, with Amazon Print on Demand, you simply upload your artwork. You choose a product type and color and add a product description. Okay, so Amazon will create a product page on their platform, and when customers buy your product, they will handle the production, the shipping, and the customer service. All of that with no upfront cost to you. Okay, and the cool thing is you are earning royalties. Okay, so you have no inventory risk. You have prime shipping, so all of your products are eligible for prime shipping, so your customers can receive orders quickly. This is really good also because we understand how some customers are very impatient. Okay, and the cool thing here is that you actually, with Amazon being Amazon, your products will be available to hundreds of millions of customers. Think about that, and they have analytics that allow you to actually track the progress of your store. So long story short, this is really great. The only thing is make sure that your submission, whatever you submit, complies with a content policy that Amazon has, they have in place. And I want to show you on the screen, royalties are calculated in a certain way. If you want to learn more, you can go to the royalty calculation page to learn more about that. And the cool thing here is that you can actually order a sample of your product before actually publishing. In other words, you want to see how it feels, how customers will feel like when they buy your stuff, and this is really important. And it really depends on, and you can choose whatever shipping options you want for your customers. Okay, it depends on the customer. And one thing I want to say here also is that Amazon Merch on Demand is non-exclusive. In other words, you can submit the same design to another website or manufacturer, not a problem. Okay, so when we talk about print on demand products in general, what is that? Well, it can be anything. It can be anything. All you need to have a unique design, and you can attach that design to anything. It can be a hoodie, it can be t-shirts, it can be sneakers, it can be mug, whatever, you name it. Okay, but the most important thing here is that you want to have a platform that has the exposure that you need. When you think about hundreds of millions of customers through Amazon.com, this is huge. Let's talk about the process. How do you sell print-on-demand products on Amazon? Well, first of all, let me just say there are two things. When we talk about print-on-demand on Amazon, you have two things. You have Amazon Merch itself, and then you can actually have a print-on-demand from another platform, and you can sell it on Amazon. In other words, you're not selling it through Amazon Merch. Okay, so this is totally possible. One thing I want to say here is that selling print-on-demand products on Amazon is a simple enough process. Okay, you'll need a few things to get started, like a print-on-demand company. This can be Printify, it can be Printful. Okay, it's the company that you want to work with, and an account as a seller on the Amazon website. Okay, however, once you have those things, the majority of your work will flow pretty smoothly. It's all about marketing from that point on. Okay, and you have to understand it's totally possible for you to have an individual plan with Amazon or a seller plan, professional plan. I advise you to have a seller plan going forward, a professional plan. Okay, don't you get the free account. The free plan is not really good for you. So one thing I want to say here is that if you want to sell POD, print-on-demand products on Amazon, make sure that you go to the Amazon Seller Central and register for an Amazon Seller account if you already don't have one. Okay, and you want to you have to how do I say that? You have to understand that there are certain conditions. You have to check everything that applies to your account. Okay, and then you have to create a mock-up of the design as well as the production, the product in question. This is really important because this is where you actually set yourself apart from the competition. What is your design about? how does it actually look like on the product itself. So when we talk about markup, we are speaking also about the product itself. So you have this combination of things, and make sure that this combo really works fine. Then once you have that, you need to submit the product to Amazon.com for consideration. Okay. So this is what it is. So as I said before, you have two options. You can either sell through Amazon Merch, or you can actually sell from a third-party POD platform such as Printify and Printful, and submit your product through Amazon. Okay, so this is really good. And after a while, so Amazon will just so you have to submit your product to Amazon.com, and after a few, sometimes it can be a few days or 1 or 2 weeks, they will approve it, and then you can start selling right away. And we've seen people who actually got approved the same day. It depends on the niche you're in. Okay, it's really important. I want to talk to you now about order management. This is really important. Remember, Amazon has millions, not even millions, hundreds of millions of shoppers. So there is a possibility that you will make a lot of money right off the bat if you have the right strategy, the right niche. Okay. So how do you manage products? How do you manage product orders? In other words, first of all, when you are listed on Amazon, Amazon takes care of the production, the shipment, okay, but you take care of the customer service. In some cases, Amazon will take care of the customer service, but you, as a brand owner, you have to have a say also. Okay, remember that it's really important. Depending on the size of your print-on-demand operation, you can actually outsource the whole thing to a third party. Yeah, this is totally possible. In other words, you can say, you know what, Amazon, when you guys can manufacture and print everything, but I want to take care of the customer service, or I want to take care of the order fulfillment. This is totally possible for some big players out there. It's totally possible, and it also depends on the niche you're in. Okay, and one thing I want to say here is that you have to understand that marketing is an important element. Also, when we talk about ordering, when we talk about managing orders on Amazon when it comes to print-on-demand products, you need to make sure that you're on top of the marketing aspect of things. Okay. So one thing I want to say here is that when selling print-on-demand products on Amazon, you have two choices. Actually, three. You can use a drop shipping service, Printify, Printful. You can create your own website, or you can use Amazon Merch. Let's talk about Amazon Merch. What is Amazon Merch and how does it work? Well, merchandise by Amazon, it started about 6 years ago. It is a print-on-demand service that competes head-to-head in quality and price with the likes of Printify, Printful, okay, and other POT companies. Okay, now the thing here is that Merch by Amazon differs from other similar services in that it only allows you to sell products on the Amazon marketplace rather than on your website or online storefront. So additionally, Amazon has strict guidelines for what can and cannot market. Okay, what you can and cannot market on this platform. Okay, this is really important to think about. So once you're approved to sell your designs on t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, and whatever else you want, you can use Merch by Amazon to sell your creations on various products. Okay, and products are made more visible and searchable on Amazon. Okay, and when you think about it, we're talking about hundreds of millions of customers. Okay, the world's largest e-commerce marketplace with a market share of more than 50% in the United States. I want to quickly talk to you about Amazon KDP. Okay, now Kindle Direct Publishing, and this is important. Now, one thing you need to understand here is that when we talk about Amazon KDP, it is a self-publishing tool, okay, that allows you to design and sell your own ebooks, hardbacks, and paperbacks. Okay, so you have direct access to your book on Amazon, and you can also create product details pages for the book. And thanks to Amazon's robust ecosystems of tools, you can also use Kindle Publishing. You can use KDP to immediately send your ebooks to e-readers. Okay, the good thing we love about KDP is that it gives you full rights to your ebook, audiobook, and physical designs. Okay, you also are able to maintain your branding during the book publishing process and choose everything from the cover design to how you want to market your products. This is really good. Okay, so the Kindle Unlimited service allows you to publish all kinds of journals, textbooks, poetry, cookbooks, children's books and novels. You even get to choose your list price so you can make more money by choosing a competitive profit margin. Okay, so how do you publish a book on Amazon KDP? We have an entire program, we have an entire show that will cover that, but I just want to quickly go through this here. Well, you first create an Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing account. Okay, you go to kdp.amazon.com. You enter, you click signing or sign up, and if you already have an Amazon account, use it to sign into the KDP system. If not, create a new KDP account. Okay, so this is pretty simple, and you have to add a new Kindle ebook or a new title to your inventory. Okay, and so if this is your first book on ebook, you will not have any title listed yet. Okay, and so step number 3, you need to set your primary language. Step number 4, you need to enter your book title and subtitle. Now, the cool thing about the KDP process is that it's very straightforward, it's very user friendly. Okay, remember that your book title, the title of your book, is critically important. Okay, so be sure that you have the right title and the right, because it has an impact on SEO and also on Amazon algorithm. Okay, enter the author name, enter your book description. Okay, verify. In terms of book description, you have 4,000 characters maximum. Okay, verify your publishing rights. Amazon wants to make sure you own the IP rights to that book. Choose your keywords, very important. Choose 2 categories for your book. Choose the right age range if this applies. Choose your book release option. Okay, you want to select DRM rights. We're speaking about digital rights management. Okay, and you want to upload your book. You want to upload your book cover. You want to preview your book. Okay, you want to think about other things that are very important. But long story short, you have access to a system that allows you to. That's kind of similar to print on demand, and that's the KDP. Let me talk to you now about product selection. Very important. What kind of products can you sell? Can you sell on print on demand via Amazon? Very important. Now, we have a lot of best trending print on demand products. If you want to maximize your revenue on Amazon and elsewhere, you got to think about a few products that are very, very good. Okay. Remember that the cool thing about, and I will be speaking about the pros and cons later on, but the cool thing is you sell customized products that are printed only after you receive an order. So think about that. You don't keep any physical inventory. So this is really good. You are saving money, right? And so here are in our view, the 15 best trending print on demand products that you should consider selling on Amazon or elsewhere for that matter. So you have sneakers. Okay, as you can understand, custom sneakers have garnered a lot of hype worldwide, right? With over 100 searches per week, according to Google Trends report, the latest Google Trends report. We're speaking about thousands of searches. Okay, then you have stickers. There are many options like stickers on demand and mixed stickers that let you design print on demand stickers in various trending shapes. You also have tote bags. Okay, so there are ultra friendly, super sustainable, and environment friendly print on demand products you can sell this year. Okay, so they are the perfect alternative to plastic bags that have been recently banned across many countries as part of the no plastic movement. You also have all over print hoodies, very important also, those are really good. You have posters. Okay, posters are one of the top trending print on demand products worldwide. You have mugs. I mean, what we love with mugs is that they are mostly purchased as gifts on special occasions such as birthdays, anniversaries, and so on. You have socks. Okay, this is really good also. You have face masks. We are still in this whole global pandemic thing. You never know. Okay, so people are buying stuff. You have scarves. Also, printed scarves add an instant burst of color to any plain, boring outfit. Okay, because you can pair scarves with almost anything, they make for an excellent addition to your store. You also can think about backpacks. Okay, as school season officially starts in August or September, demand for backpacks usually rises around this time every year. You can also think about bed sheets. Okay, they they rank very high when it comes to print on demand products. You have all over print yoga mats. Okay, this is something you should think about. Also need to think about fanny packs. They're really good also. I mean, some people call it a fanny pack, others call it a waist bag, but whatever the name, it is considered a tourist trope accessory. So this is really good. You have hats also. Okay. Now you have you have a large constellation of hats, from bucket hats to snapback hats to trucker hats to 5-panel hats to baseball hats. The list goes on, but you get what I'm talking about. And then you have phone cases, also very great. I'll be right back, but after this, don't go anywhere.
Finest, yo, young Mr. Killer, and call me señorita. I puppy got me dreaming, my legs up on the ceiling. Oh yeah. I know when he come, he ain't never gonna leave. No, hit it the night run, and that's the way I wanna be. So don't think I'm the one to won't ever be enough.
Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Studio Kiwi Show. We're also having a conversation today about Amazon Print on Demand, and I want to quickly talk to you about promotion. Because you need to actually promote your store on Amazon and elsewhere. Because simply because Amazon gives you the exposure doesn't mean that you have to stop doing any promotion, right? So first of all, I want you to choose a niche with true potential, because you have a lot of niches out there, but you want to have one that has a true potential, and you want to find the right products to sell for your niche. Very important. What is your demographics? Okay, what are the trends? What kind of a strategy, what kind of game are your rivals or potential rivals playing? Okay, invest some real effort into your website design. It's important to have a website design because you might want to help. You might want to think about a landing page at some point in time also. Okay, and you want to partner up with the right print-on-demand supplier. Amazon is kind of cool, but you want to diversify your operations and not put all your eggs in the same basket, right? So think about that, and you need to develop a proper marketing strategy for your shop. And when I'm talking about marketing strategy, again, everything goes back to your niche. Everything starts with your niche. Okay, depending on your niche and your demographics, you could probably, for example, try social media marketing, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Pinterest ads, Instagram ads. Okay, think about blogs and landing pages, for example. Also, you can also try influencer marketing. You can try email marketing. It's all about the proper channels that actually that are suitable for your niche. Very important. But it's also very important to track, analyze, adjust, and repeat. It's all about errors, trials and errors. It is not a static thing. It's not a lethargic process. It is continual. It is dynamic. Okay. It's all about making sure that you are at the right place at the right time. Okay. As with any sort of business, becoming successful through Amazon Print on Demand doesn't happen overnight. Okay. And make sure that you find the right price also. Okay. Very important. You want to identify your production costs. You want to factor in your profit margin. You want to adjust for additional costs. Yeah. This is more important. When I'm talking about additional costs, I'm speaking about platform subscriptions, apps and other services, marketing, internet, and other utilities. Before I close to this conversation on Amazon Print on Demand, I want to quickly talk about the pros and cons in general of the print on demand business. Okay, so here are the pros. First, you are able to establish a unique brand. In other words, you are able to stand out from the crowd. Okay, and the cool thing here is that if you have the right designs, if you have a captivating products, captivating designs, you have an opportunity to establish a unique brand. Okay, and you are able to personalize your designs. This is really good because everything happens online. You can change your designs right off the bat. You can change your design at any time. Okay, it's very easy to test new designs and products. In other words, you're not wasting any time. Because the initial costs are minimal. So the ability to actually change things around is pretty good. Okay, and when you compare that to other traditional business models, where it is more difficult and or risky to try selling new designs or product, print on demand don't have that. Okay, so as a print on demand business owner, all you will need to do is create or find the new design you would like to test out and place an order with your supplier to see how it looks in real life. Okay, and also you are able to reduce your overhead cost. Okay, this is really good because print on demand allows you to keep your overhead costs down to a bare minimum. Okay, and when you think about another pro that we love here is that it is a low investment business idea with high profit potential. So what about the cons? So here are the cons of print on demand business. First, it takes longer to print on demand than to deliver ready products. In other words, when the customer placed the order, now they have to send it to manufacturing, they have to ship it. It takes a long time. So compared to other business models where the products units are ready to be shipped, they will ship at a moment's notice. Running a print on demand business means each order is printed on demand. Okay, so that means it takes more time from payment to delivery, and you lack control over product quality. Think about that, because you're outsourcing the whole thing to Amazon, or you're outsourcing the whole thing to Printify or Printful and whatnot. Okay, and one thing you need to understand also is that fulfillment is out of your hands. Okay, the cool thing is you're not carrying any actual product, but also you're not fulfilling your orders yourself. Okay, because if there's a problem, you're gonna have to deal with the customer anger, but it's not you. You're not really responsible for it. And the last con and the last drawback is that handling returns can be tricky. Okay, because you have to understand that it is in the hands of the suppliers, but you have outsourced the whole thing to a third party. So you need to actually strike the right balance between customer loyalty, between customer service and operational costs. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I was just talking to you today about Amazon Print on Demand, and I give you an overview. We spoke about the process. I spoke to you about Amazon Order Management, Amazon KDP. Okay, we spoke about product selection, promotion, and the pros and cons. Thank you so much for your attention. I'll speak to you another time. God bless you. I'll see you next time. God bless you.